Good evening and welcome to the Business Day. I'm Andrea Chisholm. Inflation now stands at 9.9%. The Statistical Institute of Jamaica Statin says for the 12 months up to October, the increase in the cost of goods was mainly influenced by a 10% hike in the cost of food and non-alcoholic beverages. A 13% rise in the cost of gas also affected inflation. The point-to-point inflation results show inflation was 0.6% higher than the 12 months up to September. The Bank of Jamaica's target range for inflation is 4 to 6%. Meanwhile, Statin says inflation for the month of October alone was 1.5%. Inflation for the month was tempered by a 3% decline in transport costs due to lower petrol prices. JMMB Group saw a dip in its profit for the second quarter ended September. The company says the high interest rate environment negatively affected the period's outturn. Javon Keys reports.
JMMB Group says while sections of the business have been resilient, the tight macroeconomic climate has muddied the financial environment.
We have seen the Russia-Ukraine situation emerge, and we have seen an inflationary environment emerge coming out of the COVID-19 period, supply chain disruptions, which has led to a global inflationary impact and has had significant implications for financial markets, which we have seen over the last 6 months or so.
CEO of JMMB Group Keith Duncan says the rising interest rates in Jamaica and the Dominican Republic have contributed to lower interest income and a reduced fair value on some assets. Chief Financial Officer for the group, Patrick Ellis, says the company's diversification strategy has allowed for a stable performance.
Despite these challenges, however, the group, we still posted $3.6 billion in earnings year to date compared to the 5.4, and mainly that was impacted through the NII as we just outlined, and also on the gains and securities trading side.
He outlined some of the earning streams which saw improvements.
You would have seen improvement in our cambios to 1.6 billion, up 33%. Our off-balance sheet, our collective investment schemes at 1.1 billion in revenue, up 8%. And our capital markets, one of the newer business line and doing extremely well, supporting our clients, 720 million in revenue, up 51%.
Mr. Ellis says the 23% stake held in Sagicor continues to yield positive returns with about $2.2 billion coming into the group from the investment. Improved performances in the territories outside of Jamaica is expected to also help put JMMB on stronger financial footing. For the Business Day, I'm Javon Keys.
The US dollar is being sold for an average $154.67. $116.78 is the going rate for the Canadian dollar, $181.34 for the pound, while it's costing an average $160.71 for the euro. And to the stock market now, the JSE index lost 570 points today, while the junior market index gained 25 points. Among the winners, Everything Fresh, JMMB Group 7.5%, Palace Amusement, Access Financial Services, and Trans-Jamaican Highway 8%. Losers include KLE Group, Jamaican Teas, Knutsford Express Services, 138 Student Living Jamaica, and iCreate. And that's it for the Business Day. I'm Andrea Chisholm. Good evening.